everyone, I welcome you to Constech Academy. This lesson is brought to you by Master Moses Saturday. So, we should also assign the module that we have just created. You assign it. So, right click and you go to Assign Micro. And what we have created is located here. Let me see. Yeah, it's there. So that's it. So let me go back. So right click, and you go to Assign, and this is it. And you select the SBA that you're working on, and you click on OK. So when you click on it, it will bring this response. Okay. So today I'm going to create a data entry form for our Base 7 learners database. So let's go to the Developer tab. Go to Visual Basics. Go to Insert Userform. That's perfect. Now let's change the name of the form to Basic 7 learners database. Okay. Base 7 learners database. Okay. Now let's change the height. We're going to change it to 420. That's the height. And then the width. We're going to change it to 678. That's perfect. That's perfect. Now let's change the caption. So let's come here and write the basics 7 learners database. You can change the font size. Okay. You can change the font size. Okay. Now let's come to flame. I want to draw a flame over here. So make sure there's a space. Okay. And now this frame, let's give it a caption. And the caption you're going to give to this frame is Basic 7 database form. So database entry form. Something like that. Okay. Now let's give it a color to the frame. So to achieve that, you go to back color. And I will choose this color. Now you see that the frame color, it doesn't match to the background. So let's change it to font color, to white. Yeah, that's why. You can bold it. Let's bold it. Let's bold it. Let's put it at 10. That's correct. You can run this form. Run it and see. This is how it look like. That's what it look like. Let's click on the frame. click on the frame and you adjust it. Okay, now let's add labels. These labels are gotten from the headings here. Okay. So let's go back. Okay, now let's do the caption. Let's remove the database. So let's pick it base 7 entry form. Okay, that's good. Now you are going to draw some labels. So click here. And the first one, you give it a admission number. So you're going to copy and paste. Copy, paste. So let's go back and count the number of columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11. So 11. So the label will be 11. So the label will be 10. Even though it's not, it's 11, but it will be so 1, 2, 3. So let's add another. Now let's come here and change it. Here will be the learner's database, the learner's name. So we come to caption, learner's name. We expand it. You can reduce it. Now from the learner database, learner's name, we have from the form, we'll go to gender. From gender, click on this one. For gender, we go to class. From class, we go to date of birth. From date of birth, we go to parent/guardian. So we expand it. Then from there, we have location address. So location address. From the location address, we have hometown. So we are going based on the headings that we are having on the base 7 learner database. Okay. Then from here, we have contact. And then that's all. Okay, we can delete this one. Now let's arrange it well. It's well arranged. This one is well arranged. Let's position this one nicely. Position nicely. Now we are going to have a text box to hold this. You can run it and see how it look like. This is how it look like. Okay, this is how it look like. Now let's go to text box. I'm going to draw a text box here. Okay, this one to be admission number. Okay, now copy and paste. I'm going to put one here for the serial number. Okay, paste. We're going to do this one for the agenda. Just make it nicely. Now for the agenda, we'll have a option button. So by that, let's paste the rest of the class. We will use a combo box. So database, let's come here, paste database, let's expand it. Let's copy this one and paste it here. And paste it here. Paste it here. Then contact. You can bring this one down. Okay. Now for the agenda, we'll use auction button. So scroll through. The combo box will be used for the class. So let's click on it. Combo box. That's good. For the agenda, we'll use auction button. Auction button. So this auction button, you click on it. And here we'll write, you change the caption to mail. Then Control V to paste. And then here we'll change it to female. So expand this one. Now we want an image over here. So you go to our image, you click, and you draw an image here. Okay, then we need a command. First of all, we need a text box to hold the image. So Control V, seek to copy, Control V, then you put it here. Now we need command buttons. Command buttons. So you come to the command buttons, you click and you draw one here. This command button will write there, add picture. Add picture. Okay. Okay, let's position it well. Okay. Now, there's one important thing that we need to do. So, this is very important for our coding lessons. So, you can view it. Let's run the form and see. So, this is our auction. That's nice. That's it. Nice. Now, you click on the text box. You're going to change the text box. Okay. Please, this is very important. The names that are written here, make sure you also write those names. Because if you don't write the same name, the codes that I'll be giving to you will not work. So, text in this way. So, write text admin. Then here, click here and change this to TST, capital X, capital N. You come here, click here and change it name tst and write learner capital N learner name in this order. Now here, click on the option button and change here to ops and write what? Male. Do the same thing here. Ops female. Then you come to here. This is a combo box. We'll change it. Clean everything there. CMB. Capital C. Then write class. Click here. Change it to TST. Right, capital DOB, date of birth. Come here, click on it, change it to TST, parent, capital P, then parent. Then come here, change it to TST, location. Come here and change it to TST hometown. Click here and change it to TST contact. Now, come here, click here and change it to TST image, capital I, then write image, underscore, so underscore, then small p path. For you to get the underscore is shift plus the dash. So here we'll just leave it. We will not give it its name. We will leave it like that. Now let's come here and write the name for it. This is a command, but you're going to clean everything and write CMD. Some people use a button, okay, but we are going to use CMD, which means command button. You can choose to write your unique name, but in the coding you have to refer to those unique name that you have used. Okay, so I'll write CMD what? Add pick. Now you can change the color. You come to back color. You can change it to suit your need. Okay, you can change it to suit your need. Okay, let's run the. Don't worry, for this serial number we will hide it later in the coding aspect. We'll hide it later in the coding aspect. Let's reduce the labels. It is too big. The name is too big. Let's reduce it. So to achieve that, just select this. Your hand on shift, you select. Sorry. Let's do it for one. You press the whole of this. You highlight the whole of this. Let's reduce the size, the font. So font, I prefer to use 9. So 9 is okay for me. Select the whole of this and then font. I want 9. That's okay. Now let's go and draw another frame. So come to what? Frame and draw another frame. It should have the same size as this one. Here we'll change the caption. Come here and change the caption to basic. Write basic 7 database. Now we're going to change the color to suit this color. So come to the bar color, click here. So expand it. Okay, it's okay. Now let's change the frame 2 font. Okay, we change it to, let's change the font color first to white, and then let's increase the font. Let's bold it and make it 10. Now here we are going to draw a list bust. So this is for list box. So click here and draw a list bust. Take your time, and then that's correct. Now select, now ensure the frame is also having the equal size with what you have just made. No, you should have the same size. Okay. Now click at the frame, then you go to back color. We're going to change it. So we're going to change the back color to this. Let's run the form and see. Sorry. Click on it and run the form. Okay. It's not bad. Now let's ensure to shift this one a little bit at the top. Okay. And we have a lot of space here, so we need to get rid of that. So you select here and you increase it. Okay. And you do the same thing here. You increase it. That's good. Now you click on the list box and you increase it small. Okay. Now that's good. Come to the frame and reduce the size small. Okay. So let's run the form and see how it look like. We have to expand the list box also. Okay, we have to expand the list box to accommodate it. So save your work. We'll stop here and we'll continue in our next tutorial. We're going to write a command. We'll do the command button here, and then from there we start writing the VBA codes for this command button. Thank you.